Hello, hello, Abskull. I think that's how you would pronounce your name, maybe. Wait, what's going on? The YouTube chat is not showing up on my stream. Let's see. You're a real American. Oh, well, that's interesting. Abskull's chat didn't show up, but your chat is showing up. I was about to test it with an emote or something. Let's see. Interesting. My thing did show up. There is a little delay. Hello, Ashley, and Eat McCrispy. How's it going? Oh, do I have to fix something with the emotes for the chat on stream? Maybe I need to do that. It's just showing the colon, how you would type them, I guess, on Discord too. Power of Hulkamania. Oh, he died, right? I think I briefly saw that guy die today. No, Ozzy died yesterday, I think, right? A lot of people are dropping lately. Let's see. Anybody excited for maids? I talked about this yesterday, but I'm not really that hyped about it, so I'm not gonna be spending any stones. Maybe I will spend some stones. I don't know, later on when I actually collect more. I mean, I could do one roll as soon as it drops, but that's it. Oh wait, no, I did my stone ad already. But yeah, somebody did ask, and maybe I should reply to them on YouTube too. They left a comment. Because yeah, they did ask why I wasn't hyped for maids. And I feel like maids, yeah, sure, ideal is really strong. But I already have Rosetta. And I feel like she's not drastically better. Like the ideal teams kind of like struggle dealing with parts with part break. It's kind of difficult. Also, the whole aspect of playing rainbow teams is usually not that appealing for a lot of people. Me, I kind of do dislike it because it's a lot of work. But honestly, I could play. Like I remember playing Geno as of late. Not as of late, but a few months ago, and that wasn't too bad. But just ideal. Like I kind of don't want to play Rainbow. I kind of don't want to play her teams. I don't know. They look kind of a little bit boring. I mean, some of the art is decent. I mean, I have actually the full art album here. Let me see. We can. There's 10 minutes until it starts. We can actually. Oh wait, let me reply to the guy. So yeah, I'm not high because Rosetta, pretty much. Rosetta is gonna carry me for the next few months. And ideal teams are like marginal at best, in my opinion. One big turnoff is the fact she struggles breaking bars. And also a big part why I'm not hype. Even if I was hype, I don't really have any stones to spend on this collab. Let's see, one big turnoff is typos, right? And also I don't have many stones. Honestly, when it comes to old meta units, I kind of don't really. I just leave them alone because usually the equips are also not that good. For example, Nautilus is not. I mean, do I even have a Nautilus? Because I believe that might have been one unit that I do have it. Let's see. Let's check their equip. This looks pretty bad. Like, sure, there's barely any good meta teams. BDP meta teams. And if you want a BDP equip, this thing is not really all that interesting. It doesn't have any bulk. It does charge by 2, which is, total of 4 effective syllables isn't the worst. But honestly, it's not that great. Let's see. Oh, you have 100. Are you gonna spend all 100 stones? I could. I think I could obtain. I haven't done a bunch of quests. I could obtain some stones. I do have stones that I could roll, but I really don't want to. And let's see. Hold on. What was the? Wait, wasn't there? What's the move time on the new Rainbow team? I'm not too sure. I believe that one doesn't have a fixed move time. Like a unit that you commonly use is Maid. What's her face? Maid Cecilia to counter time debuffs. We could look into them, but I don't know. Usually, you have a comfortable amount of time for Rainbow teams. And Ideal is very popular because I believe you should have a comfortable amount of time. I haven't really looked too much into it. I am still working on my review video, by the way. I was blindsided. Last night when I was streaming, we had the data download for Café. And then a few hours later, Gon was like, oh, surprise, we're getting maids and butlers in like 18 hours. But yeah, to save, I'm honestly not really saving for anything at the moment. Some people might want to save if they missed out on Rosetta. There is that future Super Cafes with Rosetta, but you can only roll for her. You can exchange for her this time around. There's really nothing that exciting. Like Dragonbound that is happening in JP right now, it's also not exciting. There's only one good unit, and I did manage to roll it. There's the duo, the La Joa duo, which works with the new GFE Solomon, but that team looks way too expensive to me, and it's not even that good if you have Rosetta or even Ideal also. Because even though that team is supposed to have like a good leader skill for power breaking, it's a BDP team, and like any team that does mass attacks, that they can't really effectively do part break, because you're gonna kill the body faster than they kill the parts. Yeah, I feel like you should save if you're free to play. That's what I'm doing on my alt. Like my alt is completely free to play. Haven't bought any bundles. I am really short on stones, so that's why I'm also skipping that. I was thinking I do have access. Like I didn't even buy the 67. Is it 67 or 63 stones? I think it's 63. Yeah, 63 magic stones. It's a really good deal, but I don't know. Well, if you're free to play, obviously this is very tempting. But I'm saying, probably if you do spend money, that is a really good deal to get. But if you are free to play, completely free to play, like this account that I do have is completely free to play. But I would rather say, because I did get Rosetta. I have my Rosetta full team fully set up, and I don't see much upside in rolling mates. Honestly, like overall, it's just not that exciting to me. I know some people, especially if you're new, you might not have the support for Rosetta. You might not have Phyllis. You might not have Halloween Kiori. Maybe you didn't get him on the Super Gaffes that's about to end in 4 minutes. And you might not have Muscari, so you might feel like, oh, going out for Ideal maybe is a good idea. And I wouldn't completely disagree if you have nothing else. But yeah, if you can afford to do a 5, like one single 5er, I do agree it's not a bad idea, because you might get some really good stuff. But I will say that a lot of the units in this RAM, the upcoming RAM, Pan Cafe, a lot of them are not really all that good. even the equips are pretty mediocre. That's pretty much because a lot of them have the new awakening, the afternoon tea. So it is kind of noble. You're not gonna see like a broken tea awakening with a with a team HP, a 10C, skill boost, haste. So we're getting like the weaker versions of the afternoon tea equips. So a lot of these are not that impressive. Even the BGMs and bundle units are not too impressive. And I really do like Rosetta. Really consistent damage. She does have flexibility, even though obviously Kiori, Phyllis, and Muscati are the go-to subs. You could use I exchanged for him on my ult also. I had to do a few rolls in Gongo Collab to get enough fodder for for Nicholas here. And there's also the variant with you could run 2 punts, which I kind of did. I did it last minute. I've been slacking on my quest, so I didn't actually. I just did the 1.2 billion dungeon on my account for the first time on my alt account, and I use this theme. It's really bulky, but obviously might not be the best for other content because this thing doesn't deal with any washings. But again, if you have 3 Rosettas or at least 2, she does have some pretty good flexibility, and matching dark combo orbs on a 7x6 is kind of fun. It's just mindless matching. Just ensure that you match at least 2 dark combos and you're set. Oh dang, Spencer, what happened? Is the game too boring? Because I do feel that usually turns people off. I don't know. Like, what are your complaints with the game? Last minute roll for Gongo. I already did them. Maybe I should have started my stream earlier, because I did actually did a few rolls not too long ago. But I was because I was trying to rush do everything because I there's just so many Gongo collab quests that I didn't do. I left them for last minute and I was rushing just now. But yeah, I did a few rolls. I didn't get anything exciting. I basically traded everything away for Nicholas except this cleric that again works with that double punt Rosetta team. Like I didn't keep anything that I rolled recently. Yeah, you can only see this unit. That's the only one I kept out of the ones that I rolled. Yeah, I mean, I could go. Well, the REM is gone now, actually. I was going to look at the lineup. But I got a bunch of low rarity units that are all pretty mediocre, really. Well, let's see. I guess I'll do the free rolls, because again, I'm not going to be rolling in this collab. Don't have that many stones, and I have Rosetta. so and nothing pales in comparison with her at the moment. Even the equips, like I was saying, like let's look at some. Like even Kurotobi, he's the BGM. That equip does get a good amount of bulk and damage. It is okay. It's not that bad. But I like if you were to actually spend money, I don't even know if I would feel happy spending $30 on this. Like the 3-color awakening is too situational. Obviously, I mean, sorry to keep bringing everything back to Rosetta, but obviously she doesn't take advantage of that damage awakening. The TPA she kind of could, but it's not that much of a boost. You might as well add a double 7C equip at least. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like Path is easy to get back into. Like maybe. Well, I'm not telling you how to play it, but if I were to take a break, I would probably still keep logging in just to get the stamps, and maybe someday you want to come back and you have a good haul of stones to just waste on whatever's REM is meta at the moment. But I gotcha. I mean, yeah, Kurotobi here also doesn't even have a a second equip, which I cannot expect from BGMs really. Like Nell is the badge, yeah. All of like this obviously could be okay on Rosetta BDP team also. The equip, I mean. A lot of the dark units here are also not that strong. And the orb generation is not even enough to like activate a PDP. You kind of need to carry a bunch of them. Like usually if you're running Nell, she's a 2-unit system, but even on a 7x6 board, she's not gonna give you enough dark orbs for a PDP. Let's see. Vicious. Yeah, I've been doing that machine. Although did I do all of them? Yeah, I did all of them. The only Gonho collab units that I got were on this account, and they all suck. I mean, well, that's not surprising because it's Gonho 1. Yeah, I got 2 of the same unit. I think it was like 2 days in a row. I got her. Like you can see it here. Like too bad it wasn't fodder for Nicholas. I would have been happy. Only a few units were actually from Gonho 1. Only a few units could be used as fodder for Nicholas. But my main account didn't get any Gonho collab from the RAM. Oh, you blew everything on Haikyuu. Yeah, it wasn't a bad RAM to roll. But yeah, I'm personally also not a big fan of the Haikyuu team. But it's still really strong. Yeah, there's golden eggs. Oh, congrats. Persephone is actually not that bad. Honestly, she's one of the better ones you could roll. Like one-ups. Because that's why I also have her up here on my little lineup that I could mark. But Persephone is a good, if you play Rosetta, if you play Rosetta, this is probably the only unit you cannot care about. If you only care for Rosetta. Because she can deal with absorptions. She can deal with absorptions and Vorfix. And the equip is also really good because it gives you Dark Sub attribute and Levitate, which you could put this on Kiori if you don't have a Kageyama. It's obviously not as good because it doesn't have the skill boost. Let's see. Like obviously this one is way better. Dark Sub attribute, Levitate. It comes with two skill boosts, team recovery and tape. So this is much better. 3-turn haste, but Persephone is still really, really solid. There's not that many Dark Sub attribute and Levitate equips at the moment. And out of the ones, I think these are the only 2 that have haste active skills. So this one's really, really, really good. You got any cleric for Rosetta in this RAM? I mean, there are clerics, but I'm only thinking of Isis. Is actually Isis the only cleric here? I think so. And she's not even that great, really. Like she is interesting because she's really a really low cooldown cleric that also gives you a looping shield, basically. But if you want to use the L's, you can't really use it on Rosetta. So yeah, I think if you only care for Rosetta, there's only Persephone only kind of matters. Everything else is kind of it's like a rainbow team, a dark BDP team, which I guess you could mix in with Rosetta, but not really. You got Haku from the free roll? No, she's not that good. She's probably one of the worst ones because she does have a good leader skill. I did look at it. I mean, it is missing Fua, but she has a decent leader skill for a lower already unit. But outside of that, I mean, you wouldn't even run this as a leader because you need 4 of them to make a system. And her board doesn't even generate enough orbs or enough TPAs. I mean, you might not even get a single TPA. The equip is also, I don't think it's all that great either. Like Dark Star with TPA. I mean, it has 2 full resist, but honestly, it's not that impressive. But yeah, you're gonna be very unimpressed with a lot of the units. I feel, because even for like for the meta for the actual ideal team, you're pretty much you pretty much need those three units that I have on here: Cecilia and Nabro. Is Adelie back? I don't think so. I don't really see anyone using Adelie. The new hotness is ideal because she's way more bulkier. She has a lot of a lot of HP. What is it? It's I think it's the highest viable effective HP boost from any leader at the moment. It's higher than Rosetta. It's what is it? Let me see. It's 5.63 effective HP. Rosetta reduces damage by 81%, so that's like 5.26, I think. So yeah, really high, and you can actually heal. But you usually pair her with Labrel, because if you notice, she only has a 20% damage reduction. So you're gonna die to any gravity, really. Any 100% gravity, you would die to it. So you usually pair her with Cecilia or no, Labrel. Labrel has the 80% damage reduction leader skill. So you could actually survive high gravity attacks. But yeah, I mean, she does look decent. Back to Adderley, because she gives you the looping 1.2 max HP and the looping move time, and she gives you a board, so you could run. You would only need to run one of her. But I really haven't seen this unit being used at all. I'm sure you can make a team to clear some endgame content with this, because it is solid. Another unit that I thought was really solid when the news were released is Rafine. Like, she gives you the looping roulette and looping cap break for devils, but I haven't seen that many people use her. I don't think I've seen anyone using her. I'm sure there's someone, but it just comes to show it just a lot of people didn't really care for units that are not ideal or Kurotobi. Oh, nice! You got a Nell. I mean, I think Nell has a decent equip at least. I think I already went through it, but yeah, Dark Sabachi with BDP is decent. I mean, if you're making a team for her, you kind of need two of them, or you need Milk, the MP unit, because I think the pairing is usually Milk and Nell with another Nell as a sub. And then you still need more orb generators because they don't generate any they don't generate that. Like, I'd really wish she would at least generate nine dark orbs here with the active skill. Hello Tanner, how's it going? 200 stones, Nell, the BGM. Honestly, that's not that bad. The orb skin is what's her face, Gene Tonic, right? So you kind of have the team. You could just pair with a friend. Usually the pairing is you have a Jean with a sub Kurotobi and a helper Kurotobi. And then I believe actually the usual team you put in like at least one Persephone. I've seen teams with two of her. And then you just need no, you don't need a cleric because she does the cleric. Yeah, Gene Tonic. I mean, that's what I would like to think, David. I was saying that yesterday, I think. Like, because also in JP, they just released the Devil Type Enhancement Badge. Is that the full name? I'm trying to remember the full name. Yeah, like this is the... Oh, you can even see the name of the badge. But yeah, they just released the Devil one in JP. The one that's similar to these. So that's what I was saying yesterday. Like, it would be timely if they also released a Demon Slayer collab. But who knows? JP has... They haven't had any third-party collabs for the last month. So a lot of people are getting annoyed with Gonko. A lot of people are getting bored. And my thinking is maybe they're saving up for Demon Slayer. That's why they didn't have any collabs. Oh, you roll a second Kuro. Yeah, that's really lucky. That's really good. Because, yeah, the clip is also really decent. Even though I was kind of trashing it because it's not that compatible with Rosetta, but I should... Like, I'm not going to focus... Like when I'm making my review, I'm not going to focus on... Oh, this doesn't work with Rosetta. It's garbage. But, yeah, it is really, really solid. Really good. Yeah, Spy Family hasn't come back at all. Was there a new season in between our first run and like a new season? I don't know. I don't remember the scheduling for for Spy Family. I mean, hopefully. I mean, Spy Family was a lot of 3 attribute matching teams, if I remember correctly. But yeah, let me do some dungeon. Let me get the free rolls at least, since I'm not really gonna roll. See if I get lucky. Probably not. Honestly, the only thing that I would want is what's her face? Persephone. Oh yeah, no assist and ballad. Do I want to run this then? I mean, hopefully the things are delayable. I forget if they are. Because I did this in JP already. Is it Colosseum? I think. Yeah, I feel like the movie would have been a more timely event for a rerun. But yeah, that's usually my complaint with Kung Ho. They don't really rerun stuff in a timely manner that would make sense. Like, I think I said this before, like, Chainsaw Man, like the whole anime ended. Oh, can I activate a middle skill? Do I need 2 dark combos? I still need a few turns. Oh, I should have much more orbs. Because now I'm dead. Yeah, Persephone is really decent. If you don't have another absorption boiler, it works with Rosetta and it could also work with Kurotobi. Let's see, so I need like a haste or something. Oh, you know what? I just got my what's his face. He at least can delay the first floor. It's a really slow slog though. So this one does it delays. I should max it out at least. I should clear. Yeah, I need to do July EX. I want to do it with the refresh theme actually, which does use Omnimon. So I guess it counts. It would count. This thing doesn't even matter. I don't think. I need like a haste. Yeah, she does 7x6. Yeah, she also solves your abortion problems. So for those without Muscari, that's another workaround. Because Muscari is good because he also deals with board shrinks. But yeah, obviously the setup is different because with Persephone you have void absorption, void attribute, and damage absorption. So you need a piercer. Oh, you're struggling with it. I think there's been some clears from the NA. I think AGT has maybe a few clears. But I don't know if I'll get around to it tonight. Like today's stream is meant to be short because I need to work on my review, really. Because I was a little blindsided by it, even though I should have worked on this before it dropped today. It's not a full replacement for Muscati, but Persephone, made Persephone. Because Muscati does he pierces and deals with damage absorption and deals with board shrinks. Persephone does damage and attribute absorption and also deals with board shrinkage. It's not a 1-to-1 replacement. You still have to fit in a piercer, like maybe, Nicholas, who's also a looping shield. But yeah, you have some flexibility. Let's see. Yeah, I was someone that charges and is that the name? No. Oh no, charge. Charge and absorption. I guess Paimon could work. Like hopefully this works for this dungeon. I just need to clear it one time. I mean, it is a Colosseum, so I'm surely there's a bunch of farming teams for this. Even though I haven't really been farming these dungeons in a while, the Colosseums, I mean. Yeah, only 3 rolls? Yeah, that seems to be the standard nowadays. Okay, I can delay. Do I delay again? No, I should 4 turns. That's fine. Nobody's cap broken, so nobody should die. Yeah, probably be no. I should have tried that. Do I delay? Do I kill? I think I'll kill here. Okay, so we could do 4 rolls today. But yeah, anyone else rolling in here? Anyone else hype for ideal? Could delay this floor too. But yeah, Kumpo's kind of pushing no assist dungeons as of late in JP. So for this and also for what's it called for the dungeons for butlers, a bunch of the Colosseums are like no assist. So I should make better teams. If I'm playing Rosetta, I should obviously have something like this that works on the first turn. I mean, it is slow because I am still relying on a delay and I'm still stalling out the delay. Yeah, if you have Rosetta, I kind of like... I would feel comfortable skipping this. Ideal is still really strong, but it doesn't really compare to Rosetta, in my opinion. Hello, Checker. How's it going? And the only thing that Rosetta... I keep saying this, but I guess it does bear repeating, and a lot of people do care, because I care about Rosetta, mainly. But Persephone is probably the only good unit that you'll care from this RAM. And not even that much, honestly. Because if you have Muscati, if you have all the other ideal units, you probably don't really care for this. I was waiting for a pierce. Maybe I should put up my my shield here. Yeah, that's my plan too. I might not even do any rolls, hopefully. But that's my plan, and I don't seem to be the only one that's thinking the same. Like, I'll definitely roll a little bit more in bartenders. I'm more excited for that. Like, just to get Violet Fest, mainly. Hopefully I do get her. She's a mid-priority unit, so she's gonna be hard to get. Oop. That's fine. I mean, hopefully you get lucky with either Kurotobi or Ideal. Or the Ideal subs, Chakra. Because those are the only things I would care about from this stream if I was rolling. Is Enigma the best assist? No, usually the best assist for Rosetta is Arc Belsa's. Arc Belsa's second equip, the one with the Part Break and Dark Soul attribute. Did you get? I mean, you can trade for Ideal. So I guess the chase would be the mid-priority units that make up the Ideal team, which is Cecilia and Persephone. Oh, that was a big hit. Did I just barely survive that? I should put up a shield. Yeah, Persephone is not bad. Do you have Rosetta? We keep bringing up Persephone. I think that's gonna be the most popular unit, even though you might not even use it at all. If you have Muscati, if you have Fiore, if you have all of the other usual suspects in a Rosetta team. Let's see, don't Skyfall any wood. Oh, there's a Skyfall wood again. I could use Paimon, but I didn't. I forget. I mean, I think the most common absorption body for what's her face for Ideal is Patty, Mate Patty. Even though OG Patty is also a mate, but yeah, Mate Patty is usually the. I think I forget the optimal one. Honestly, if you're gonna roll in bartenders, I think you only need one. Because also Alexander, there's a team that uses one Ideal and two Alexanders, Butler Alexanders, for the orb generation and cap break. Oh, you got Outbreak? There was some fuss for him at the beginning, but I think a lot of the hype died down because his orb generation doesn't overwrite any orbs. So if an enemy is gonna give you a lot of heals, you're not gonna overwrite them, and you'll probably die because you need to match a BDP to activate his leader skill. Well, let me know how it goes with Albrecht, because he does look strong, but a lot of people didn't end up using him that much. Hello, Dukester, how's it going? But yeah, like I was saying, for what's his face, there is a team out there that only uses one Ideal. And it could be as a helper if you're rolling bartenders with Alexander. And I do think bartenders is a better event because he has Violet Fest. It also has a really strong Rainbow sub if you care about Rainbow teams. I mean, if you're going for what's her face for Ideal, you probably want to roll in bartenders too. Because there's a mid-priority unit that's a really, really good Omni Piercer for Rainbow teams. And I'm not a big fan of the equips in Mates and Butlers. I might be forgetting some. but a lot of these don't seem that impressive. Like they do have the novelty of having the new Tea Awakening, but outside, I kind of don't really care that much because I feel like those are obviously gonna get power crept sometime soon, even though they haven't done that many other equips with Tea Awakenings after this collab. Yeah, that sounds like a likely event. Sea Bunnyfish. Just gonna use it for this event. I mean, at least you'll get some use out of this. I mean, Duxer, do you want to go for the full ideal team? Like, how much is one ideal? 100 stones? Oh, it's under. Yeah, where's ideal? 70. So she's with 70 stones. With 300 stones, you'll obviously have enough for 4 if you exchange everything away. I mean, you could get the full ideal team if you're lucky. Because you need 3 ideals. You need Lavrel, who's a mid rarity. You can only roll her. You don't. I mean, Cecilia and Patty are really popular options, also as subs. So you might want to get those. But those are all mid rarity units. But I've been saying this the whole stream. I'm not gonna roll in this collab because I have a Rosetta. I have a really strong. I have the optimal Rosetta teams, and I don't really care much for playing Rainbow with Ideal. So I'm basically skipping all of this because a lot of this stuff doesn't seem that impressive. Like let's go through each of them. Like yes, Agiri is a full Rainbow maker. It also avoids combo shields, but you're gonna be comboing a lot to get damage anyways. I feel like avoiding combo shields is not that great unless you're like swiping. If you're playing a Rainbow team, this is pretty much useless. This is just basically a Rainbow War Maker on a 2-turn cooldown. And if you need a Rainbow War Maker, obviously it's way better to go with Ideal, who gives you a huge cap break and gives you a board already. That would have been fitting, yeah. I see him as a butler. But yeah, unfortunately, I don't think he has any variants at all. I don't think. Maybe he shows up in the background of art, because they do that sometimes. But I don't think I've seen a Shellingford variant. The Hera Butler? Did I do the wrong one? Oh, I did the wrong one. Okay. Yeah, Zeus. Let me do that. It's also no assist, right? Yes, it's disabled. Yeah, like I mentioned, Konghu's doing this a lot. Dungeons with no assist. It's gonna happen for butlers. It's gonna happen for Dragon Bounds. Probably gonna happen with Bad Island too. I did get 2 punts because I felt like I had enough MP to spend. But I do see your point too. But that's you're gonna feel this. I feel like if you use that logic for every MP unit, you're not gonna buy any. Maybe it depends how comfortable you are spending your MP and how much you have, obviously. But yeah, I think I only got 1 punt on my JP account, and I've only used. Yeah, I haven't had the need. I haven't found myself like wanting to use 2 punts at any point, really. And yeah, the template with Muscati and Kiori is just too strong already. Do I take a turn here? I think I do. Oh, what's up? Super cool. And yeah, the farming no assist is a little easier. There's a bunch of fast teams out there. I didn't bother to look them up before the stream to like farm them. Maybe I'll look them up later, but yeah, you guys should get ready to like do dungeons with no assist. Maybe make up a team and stuff. MP farm dungeon, you could do Reiwa if you have a bunch of Academy Camillas. I think that one and Knight's Descended are like one of the best ways to get MP, which is still very, very time consuming. Nice Chakra. Yeah, you could always just exchange for that one.
Yes.
Who's the Hatman? It's Nicholas. What does he look? Does he look like he owes money? Nels? Honestly, I would just get one just for collection purposes. She's not that good. I keep confusing the free Nell and the free milk. I think one of them gives you like a 1 second time buff, and the other one I think generates 3 Dark Orb, which is not a good amount. It's not a lot, and the grind for it is too time consuming. I mean, if you're farming Zeus and Hera, you're probably gonna have a lot of fodder. But I would still only bother getting just one. That's pretty much the chase for the collab. Super cool. Ideal? You kinda need... Well, I did mention there's a team. If you're gonna roll bartenders, which is probably gonna be the next one. I think somebody asked. Yeah, it was you actually. There's bartender Alexander. He's also a 3-turn cooldown rainbow board maker, so he and I made Ideal synergize because you could interchange with them. They're both rainbow units. Let's see, damage absorption. But yeah, if you're going for Ideal, hopefully, I mean, I don't know if you have a lot of stones, but you kind of also want Cecilia and Lavrel and maybe Patty from this run. Yeah, I've seen people discuss that method of getting MP, but I fear that maybe, I mean, MP units are a new thing. Maybe they'll release black metal units. And I know we have black metal units now, but maybe they'll release some that you need to exchange for like 20 black metals or something. So I wouldn't waste the black metals. I don't know. I know a lot of people have a lot. A lot of those saved up, but I'm just fearful. Gung-Ho is gonna see people using up rainbow metals, black metals, and once they notice that, they're gonna just like, oh, you know what? We're gonna release bundles with black metals, $30, because we're releasing new black metal units for every collab. I mean, you also kind of want Nell for the batch, but that's it. Usually the drop rate is not that good of an indicator. Usually it is, but in this case, yeah, the main chase is gonna be Ideal, because you could make a team with Nell, but it's not that good. Oh, we have a BDP shield. I didn't notice that. Oh, 12 combos. I didn't see that. Skyfall? Nope. Yeah, there's been a bunch of Ideals throughout the game's history. She is a popular character, I think. But yeah, her thing is always being a rainbow leader, a rainbow unit. Need my gears back. I could haste. Does he do anything scary? I forget. Oh, also this unit is not... It's not that bad. They're interesting. There are a gravity unit. Might be good for farming something eventually. I think I did max skill 1 on my JP account, but I haven't used it yet. Like they have a really low cooldown Evo active skill that gives you a 30% single target gravity attack, which might not be too useful in some dungeons, but it's not too bad for a farmable, that is. I mean, maybe. I think the team for Albrecht, I think I looked it up earlier today. I think I have a playlist if you're curious. Let's see. Or maybe just to know the subs that you use. I think it's usually, you could use like 2 frags as subs. Or also cap break. Is it? Let me see. But yeah, like I mentioned when T-Bunny Fish mentioned Albrecht, he can't really override heal orbs. So if you get a flooded board with heal orbs, you're gonna have a bad time. You're gonna need a full board changer. Yeah, some teams are using this Dongho collab unit. It's really old. Lulana, I think that's her name. I think they changed the top row, so so you don't have to worry about I guess flooded boards. But yeah, like the first team on that playlist is able to clear Jupiter, the latest in-game dungeon in an A. Yeah, you're gonna want to have something to counter like a full heal board if that were to happen. But yeah, this unit, as I mentioned, and it's 55 skill ups, but they are interesting because you get a big cap break, 20 billion on the second stage, and a single target gravity, which again might not have too many applications, but it's something. Might be able to like fully haste back the gravity for some dungeons after using the cap break. I mean, does she even need all that bulk? Because yeah, the Florenti equip, I don't think I have a single one. I'm especially not gonna buy her now because of MP units for every single collab. But yeah, her equip is lights up attribute, 2 skill boost. Oh, guard break is really good for ideal. But yeah, I do see this equip a lot on ideal. Yeah, good damage boost, good bulk, lights up attribute changing. I think she has what, woods up attribute? So that's really good. You don't have any disadvantages to fire type. Oh, it's dark. So it kind of doesn't matter, I would say, in the grand scheme of things. But it's still a really good equip for this unit. Let's see. So I got the one free roll. I think Bishop said it was 3. Oh, I think he meant with the stamp. Okay, so only one roll from the stamp from the quest. Let me do the quest on my alt. And then I'll open them. Let's see. I should just go with ideal. I mean, what's his face? Don't I have Valentino team? This is not gonna really cut it. Wait, don't I have the Adjaglan team here somewhere? Did I delete it? I think I did. Can I use this? Don't I have Adjaglan? I do have Adjaglan. Why did I delete that team? Did I pass it? Anyway, I'll build it here, which is what? Athena. Oh, it's no assist. It's no assist. I remember now. Let's try this. Even though Athena's not gonna be up in time to auto heal. I do have that other auto healer, but it's this dungeon. I might not have enough HP. Usually these teams are, let's see, 20 skill boost. Farming teams are usually very specific, so I don't think I'll be surviving, but let's see if I can get away with this. I have a haste, I have a delay. I think I could just go, maybe. But yeah, delay is useful because yeah, a lot of the floors are delayable. But I could put up a shield. I have my auto heal. I don't have attribute absorption or a cleric. I forget, do I need a cleric? I mean, hopefully that's not the case. Oh, that sucks, Kevin. Like nothing at all, not even Kurotobi. I mean, you at least probably have enough water for what's his face? For a few ideals, hopefully. Hopefully you got the mid rarities that she needs, which is Cecilia and Navro and Patty. Ideals multiplayer. Those leader skills are a little bit weird because you have to match 5 attributes. Because we'll take a look in a little bit. But her leader skill specifies the awakening, the 5-color awakening. And you need to have 5 attributes to activate it. And if you don't have it, you're just gonna die because you can't activate the damage reduction. And yeah, those skills are weird because they activate after. Like I think the game checks after all the combos are done, and then it does the bonus combo animation. Wait, I have my cap break already. So yeah, if you have, yeah, and if you're awoken bound, you're dead because you can't activate the awakening. Yeah, that's true.
Yes, my lord.
I mean, if you like Rainbow, it's not too bad. Oh, 1100. I think you told me you recently started playing, right, Matthew? But yeah, that's pretty speedy. Thanks to that dungeon. Okay, no cleric, but it's only one turn. And I have a shield. I mean, it depends. Some people don't find Rainbow that fun because it's so time consuming. I think that they can be fun. It really depends on how you feel. If you haven't played one, it might not be a bad idea to get a taste for it if you have the stones. Like, for example, that one turn that I was awoken bound, if I was running ideal and my cleric was not up, I wouldn't be able to activate the damage reduction. Oh, they just tweeted about the resets. I think a few minutes before I went live. There's gonna be a maintenance on the 30th. And after that, they're gonna reset the rank rewards. Oh, so you at least get to 1100, which is the last rank reward, Matthew. It's the auto heal. Oh, it's not even down. The best leader of choice for ideal is Maid Labrel, because she has a gravity. She has a damage reduction leader skill. It's like 80% damage reduction, which you're gonna need to survive gravity attacks. Yeah, like, yeah, it comes up to your preference. Some people do like Rainbow. It's not about playstyle, because, yeah, you get to match all the colors, but a lot of people dislike it, because, again, time-consuming, and you could always die if you don't match the full 5 attributes. But yeah, Gino wasn't... I didn't find him boring, but obviously his time has passed a little bit. I mean, he can still clear a lot of content. But yeah, it's up to your preferences. Yeah, Labrel, the main Labrel is really good. That's pretty much the ideal pairing. But yeah, I think I also need to find a best friend. I don't know. I don't really use my best friends all that often. I usually like to roll for dupe units and the such, so I can self-pair. Or I roll stuff on my alt to pair with my main. But I should obviously spend it. If anyone's looking for a best friend. If anyone is a whale and is willing to always put up the best leaders, let me know. I'll best friend you. Good luck on my knuckles, yeah. Thank you. Hopefully I don't roll what I don't want. What's going on here? Why am I not killing this person? My cap broken? Oh, not cap. Oh no. It just ruined. That's not cap broken. Oh, nice, Dr. Wilco. I guess we're gonna go for the full Kurotobi team. Do you get two what's her face? 2 Persephones. Usually that's the setup that I see going around. Yeah, I'm not rolling maids. I rolled a bunch in the previous Super Cat Fest. I rolled in Haikyuu. I have my Rosetta team. I feel like chasing Ideal on Kurotobi is not gonna be a major upgrade. I mean, I even rolled Gonho Collab for fodder to trade for Nicholas for my Rosetta team. That's how much I don't really care for Ideal. I mean, don't get me wrong, she's really strong. It is something different. Yeah, it's how you see it. I feel content sticking with Rosetta for a few more months. So that's why I'm not upset. Like, I'll definitely try to get rolling bartenders for Violet Fest. And that team is like a row team that also doesn't excel at breaking parts. But I kind of want to just play it. I was gonna play it today, but it turns out there's maintenance in JP right now. Nicholas is not a must-have, but I want to have options for my Rosetta teams. And for some Mercury teams, which is the next endgame dungeon in NA, you do see Nicholas showing up here and there, either as a sub or as an equip. Also, Butler Kurotobi, whenever we get that limit breaking dungeon, that's a leader you could use to like farm. I believe it's like 3 or 4 leveling slots you could have on that team. So he's also okay for that. But like also Violet Fest is good for that too. So that's why I mainly care for bartenders more than for maids. So what's up with my cap break? I do have my cap break. I'm just doing no damage. Let's see. Activate the shield. I don't remember the values, Steve Bunnyfish. I mean, I do know that Labrel is 80%, but maybe they haven't released a broken Rainbow Leader because Ideal has so much bulk. Like she's a 5.51 effective HP leader. I looked her up earlier today, but she like it's a good balance, I guess. I guess that's Gongho's thinking. Like an 81% asymmetrical pairing for Ideal is too much in Gongho's eyes, I guess. I mean, if we follow JP, bartender should happen very soon after this collab is over. But yeah, I thought maybe you were saying you were hopping. I don't know. Hopping in between those seasonals. But yeah, Academy did pass already. Okay, I got negative orbs. Should be able to kill next turn. I mean, this wasn't too fast, but it was very brainless because I just kept talking throughout the whole dungeon. It was very slow. I don't know what's going on because I'm not paying attention. Oh, that was not a fire break. And not enough combos either. And the poisons are eating my core, probably. I didn't fully pay attention, but that probably happened.
Restoration power.
Let's see, can she die? Can they die already? I mean, you need to use the skill to get a rainbow board because it's kind of hard. It's not impossible, but it's hard to have all attributes on the board to proc the later skill. You have to activate the awakening. That's the only thing you have to do to activate the leader skill. I mean, I'll look at it now. Because I believe you have to match all colors except heal, I think. Yeah, the level X's are you need a very specific team. What did I use? I think I used a Haikyuu team on my JP account. I want to do the refresh team, but I think you can use Rosetta, but you have to have counters to recovery debuffs. I think that you see a few of those throughout the dungeon. Let's see, where's ideal? So yeah, the leader skill. Yeah, when you have to activate the 5-color awakening here, the 5 attribute enhance awakening. So that's what it means when the awakening is used. Maybe you don't have all of the colors on your team. That's the only thing I can think of. Or maybe are you in a dungeon that has no awakenings? I mean, I don't know if there's any dungeon other than endless at the moment that matters. Oh, is that what I mean? Oh, you don't have a fire. Yeah, you need to activate the 5 colors. You have to have the 5 attributes in your team. Yeah, is that a thing? I don't think I've used any of those leaders. I think you can look them up here. Do I have anyone? Oh no, I do have what's her face. Yeah, I Haibara. Like if I go into endless, does it not? I think it gives you the bonus combos later on. Let's see, can I fully transform? First floor, I can't. Okay, 1 haste. So we read I Haibara's leader skill up here. You need to activate a heart. You need to activate an L and a T, and only at the very end you're gonna see the combo addition and the FUA. Well, you don't see the FUA, and I don't think you're gonna see the 250x multiplier, like Dr. Wilco mentioned. Let's see. So yeah, we don't see the multiplier here. But yeah, we did find out they didn't have a fire attribute. But yeah, all of the combos come at the end when everything skyfalls. So that's how these leaders with awakenings on their leader skills work. All right, time to roll the free rolls. See if I get anything decent at all. Don't really have any high hopes, but let's see. Oh, you use Themis for July. Yeah, I could use Themis. I did roll her while getting Rosetta, and I haven't used her. And I think I have all the optimal stuff. Oh no, wait, I don't have Tulia, which is a unit I wanted to get, but didn't get, unfortunately, on the last Super Gapfest also. Let's see, it's Isis. I mean, it's not the worst unit from here either. I did look at her before. You kind of need to have she could work in Kurotobi teams. I think she does see some use in those. A lot of the units in this collab are bindable, if you guys notice. So that's an annoying thing you have to fix via awakening or through like a leader skill that grants unbindable. But yeah, she's not too bad because she does give you like a looping 30% shield. But obviously this is not as good as Aurora because it's not 35% and it doesn't give you the bulk from the team HPs. I don't even know if I'll ever use her, but yeah. Usually the units awakenings will have the unbindable awakening to solve the issue that them not having the awakening. Let's see. So that's one roll. Let's see the login stamp. Okay, at least I'm not getting gold eggs. And it's this is also not the worst unit in the collab. It's not too bad. If you missed out on, oh yeah, I just remember somebody asked me a replacement for Daichi in a Haikyuu team, and this is a looping, not a looping. It's a haste unit that gives you a looping shield, and this can obviously work with the Karasuna team. The bad thing is obviously that this is a BDP unit and it doesn't have any L's. But this is one of the better replacements for Daichi in a Karasuna team. Honestly, she's not the worst. Also, the equip, if you're going for a BDP Rosetta team, this also is another option. If you don't have that samurai unit with their equip, or Valentine Ashley, as we saw yesterday. Yeah, there's golden eggs in this machine. Ooh, Apocalypse. Yeah, that's a replacement for Themis. I think people still prefer Themis because she has Hilo East now. But yeah, do I have an Apocalypse actually? I think I probably do. Yeah, I do. I do have Themis, right? Maybe I'm commissioning accounts. Yeah, I do have one Themis. Could definitely use because I do have hello. I did roll that. I haven't tried the Themis team, but obviously that's a light combo team. It's still strong. Maybe I'll use it for level X. I'll see. I'll save that for another stream because it's not fully over soon. I wanted to do Mercury before the stream, before Maids and Butlers went live, but JP has maintenance right now. Let's see, out of the golds, I think Persephone is a gold egg, I think. It's a gold egg and one of the better units in the collab. I mean, Cecilia is also decent if you're going for ideal. But everything else, I'm not particularly excited for. Yeah, Cecilia is good. She counters a lot of debuffs, especially for rainbow teams. This is really, really good. Yeah, she gives you HP boost, recovery boost, move time boost, gives you a roulette, and it fixes your board. It's a really good unit for rainbow teams. And that's why it's a very common sub in ideal teams. Let's see, let me open my alt. Let's see if those rolls are as good as the ones I got on my main war. Because honestly, they were not that bad. Oh, you're running Aurora. Okay. Oh yeah, if you run Themis, then you're free to use what's her face, Yuha, because that's a damage dealing looping shield cleric. Yeah, I remember now. I remember the setup now. I could definitely do. Well, I'll probably do the same thing as you if I do use Themis, because I don't have. Even though I do have Yuha, I don't have Themis. Alright, let's see the quest roll. See what we get. Hopefully, honestly, Persephone is honestly the one I'm hoping for. Okay, gold could be Persephone. It's not Persephone. It's Haku, which somebody did roll her here for free, and I did say it's not a good unit really, because dark TPAs are not a strong archetype at the moment. I think maybe the Konho collab had a few units for this archetype, but it's not as strong. It's not that strong. And this active skill, it does give you a board, but it gives you a random assortment of orbs. So you might not have a dark TPA. That's entirely possible. You could activate her and not have a dark TPA. But yeah, this is one of the leaders that you could solve the issue of the units being bindable. Because the leader skill, I clicked away, unfortunately. But yeah, she gives you unbindable for God type. So that way, if you run this, you don't have to worry about an equip that has unbindable awakening. But it's not that good overall. Like obviously, the equip again has this awakening to fix that issue, but it's not that good. Let's see. Last free roll for today. Okay, high rarity. High rarity free roll for Toby. Oh, it's Gene Tonic. This is the orb skin. I don't know if I have any uses for just her, because you would want one bartending Kurotobi, not bartending, butler Kurotobi. Because usually you pair them together and you run one Kurotobi as a sub. So fixed move time, you have to activate TPA and 3-color. And then it's not a bad cleric, because it also solves HP debuffs and I guess targeted attack debuffs. I still don't know if I'll ever use her, because I'm not gonna roll in this machine. Because yeah, usually the team is those Kuros, Persephone, and then yeah, that's it. Okay, I mean, I'm probably not gonna use these units at all. Not even as equips. Well, actually, what's her equip? 3 full resist, some of these. It doesn't even haste. I might not even actually use this. I mean, it's cool to get the orb skin for free, but yeah, underwhelmed overall. And let's see, my friend also is doing his rolls. I don't think he's doing rolls because we're pretty broke. Last stream we were rolling those on the Super Gaffes for Enigma, which we didn't get. But my friend is maybe, I don't know if he managed to get some stones to roll. I don't know if they care for it. But yeah, give me 1 second and I'll show his roll. Wait, what's going on? Yeah, this is minimized. What's going on? Okay, give me 1 second. Yeah, Apocalypse Sakamata. Yeah, that's the usual setup. I'll see if I actually do play with that. Let's see, open on Discord. Okay, I have to fix the sizing again. See, fixing this right here. I guess I did roll while it was a free roll, so I'm not even gonna stamp it. So I don't even know why I have this graphic then. Though I think the Corazon team will still be meta at the end of the year, definitely not. Because the meta does move. Maybe the top leader stays on top for maybe 3 months. Sometimes there's exceptions like Kurotobi. I think Omnimon did last a little more than 3 months, maybe. I think he lasted like 4 months. But Kurasano, probably not. It's still really strong at the moment in JP. So until September, it should be good in an A. But I don't think they'll manage to stay throughout the whole year. I mean, they might stick around on like the A tier or something. I think right now they're like double S, triple S in some tier lists, but it is still really strong. Oh, hello, Dorky. Thank you for joining the stream. No, congrats, Vicious. That's pretty much the only unit I wanted since I'm not rolling. Let's see. What does my friend have in store for us here? Let's see. All right. All right, we're doing the free stamp roll. Obviously, I think they're also hoping for Persephone, maybe. Are you hoping for the rainbow stuff? What are you hoping for? Not excited for the rainbow either. Oh, it's a gold. It's okay, Cecilia for rainbow. And my friend is not excited for it because again, we're probably not gonna play rainbow. I think he feels the same as I do when it comes to Rosetta and skipping ideal and maybe only rolling bartenders. Yeah, like Dr. Wilco was mentioning, that multiplier doesn't show up on screen, but it does happen like behind the curtains. So as long as you get the bonus combos, you are getting that multiplier. I don't think you're the only one, Dingo Dante. I'm just I'm the one saying I'm not a huge fan of Rainbow, but a lot of people here, I think, generally are fan of Rainbow or are fine with it. More Rainbow for you. I mean, my friend is not a fan of Rainbow. I do remember him complaining for about Gino too. Oh, for Butler, the one that I wanted was Persephone Onion Knight. Only because she might be useful for Rosetta as an absorption voider. Most people are hyped for Ideal, I'll tell you that, because it's a really strong leader, Rainbow leader. Kurotobi and Gene Tonic are also really good. But I have no interest because I have Rosetta. But most people are into Ideal if they're hyped about rolling this event at all. Let's see, Rainbow would be good, but they need to some crazy good way over. Yeah, also bartenders will have a really strong unit for Rainbow teams, like an Omnivoider for Ideal. But yeah, obviously the Tia Awakening helps with the healing because it counters thorns. So that was a big problem with Gino back when the thorns were coming out. Yeah, my friend is also not a fan of the Eclipse, as you can see. So we're not really high for this. Like he does have some 50 stones. He could do a multi, but he kind of doesn't care for it. Oh, you were meant to roll Kiori? Dang it. Wait, isn't it still live? Yeah, there's 4 hours left. Are you gonna do a multi? Oh, he's going for Kiori. That's the only unit they're missing for the ideal Rosetta team. And obviously a Nikki Club would be great. Yeah, Onion, if you're not a fan of Rainbow, then maybe you could skip this this event. But yeah, I guess people are divided on Rainbow. I was thinking most people were fine with Rainbow, but it is I don't know. The game has progressed at a point where if it's not that really easy game to play, it's if it's not an easy leader to play, then it's not worth the effort. And obviously, always Rainbow always takes a lot of effort. Oh, friend died. Isn't there a maintenance going on right now? Yeah, there's a maintenance going on. Can't even do anything in JP right now. Buy a Kiri. Yeah, my friend is not gonna buy the Kiri bundle. He doesn't want to join the dark side. But hopefully they roll it. My best of luck. Here we go. Oh, that sucks. You wanted to see the other diamond egg, not this one. If only you had chosen Enigma, because now you have, yeah, 4 greatest is bad. You roll 2 of the badge units in this multi, but you have 3 freaks. How many Carquinos? 3 Carquinos too. That sucks. Like, for some reason, my friend and I are cursed to not get Enigma. What's Albrecht's multiplier? Let's see. Yeah, 5.2 is, I mean, that's about average nowadays for a meta leader. But yeah, he is tanky. He does generate heals, a good amount of heals. So yeah, 5.4. I mean, ideal is 5.56. So it's not even higher than that. Oh, it's a new normal, I guess. Is it? I haven't looked at all the effective HP multipliers for the Pad Island units. Oh, the permanent HP buff. Yeah, that's a thing. What's it called? The Violet Fest team also has a permanent 1.5x HP multiplier. So that's becoming a little common, like being really, really tanky too. But yeah, unfortunately for my friend, no Kurotobi. And we got kind of like, we don't really care for the free rolls for maids. You need 50. Where are you counting stones? Oh, in 4 hours? You want to see if you can get 50 more stones? Yeah, 81% is 5.26. 5.2 is what? Is it just a 50% shield and... Oh, no, it's a vastly reduce. So that's 75% damage reduction and a 1.3 HP boost, which equals 5.2 for Butler Albrecht. Yeah, but that permanent HP boost helps. I mean, it's not permanent, but you can loop it with 2 Albrechts. You just have to be... You need to have good recovery stat to fully heal after you pop it. Yeah, I think I rolled most of the Greg. I think I'm only missing the wood Greg, but I could actually exchange for it. Because I was farming that dungeon for a while to get the light one. Let's see, were you typing? I didn't see, sorry. Oh, you gotta do the level X for the stones? In 4 hours? Oh, I guess you're rushing to get those stones to make more rolls. Alright, best of luck. Let me close your stream. And you can close your stream now. See. Closing Discord. Yeah, we were mentioning that about Albrecht. He can't overwrite. So you gotta solve it with some other unit. I guess the best looping shield you could use, well, actually not the best. One of the best is Karkinos, and he does have a full board change, but you might have to time that. What do you mean by awoken skills? I mean, you do need to clear awoken binds ASAP. Because as we mentioned, if you get a awoken bound, you're not gonna be able to do to activate your leader skill. Oh yeah, obviously, yeah. Rainbow, you pretty much need everything. You need the tape resist, the cloud resist. It makes things way easier. You also want some fingers if you don't have a lot of move time. Even though, yeah, Cecilia is not a looping time buff, right? Let me see. looking it up. I think it's only for one turn, the move time buff. Yeah, it's only for one turn. Like, it's good to recover from debuffs, but I mean, these units do have Finger Awakening, so you should have a good amount of move time. But yeah, that's the issue with Rainbow. You gotta counter everything. I mean, you don't have to counter poison or jammers, because with Ideal, you're gonna be changing the board every turn. But obviously, yeah, you want full blind resist, because if someone gives you a full sticky blind board, you're not gonna be able to match those 5 colors. Need eyes. Yeah, eyes definitely needs a buff. She's what, 9 million? 8 million? 8 billion, I mean? That definitely feels very outdated, because like the norm is at least, I would say, what, 12 billion now? Like Rosetta's obviously 13. But some of the stuff that they've been releasing, I think I did see briefly Cat Island Ryune, I think. She's a looping 12 billion cap break now. So that's where we're trending. So yeah, ideal keeps, I mean, break keeps not aging all that well. Who got a mate? Nell? Not yeah. I didn't get Nell, unfortunately. I don't know if anyone in chat. I think someone in chat did roll them. They're all Kurotobi. They're all Nell. I don't know if they're still in chat and want to share their friend code so you can add them. Oh, Silva, what does he do? I never actually saw him. I immediately threw him into an equip when I got him. But I have seen him in those bartending Albright teams. So they do 27 billion cap break, damage absorption, pierces, 2 turns. I mean, the pierce is redundant, obviously, because Albright matches BDPs, but I guess this is one of the better damage absorption voiders, right? I mean, he does look cool, Silva. I mean, in my opinion, TPAs are always fun to play with. But if you want to watch good path players, watch the Japanese people farming, not farming, but clearing ranking dungeons. Like, they move insanely fast, and they can. I mean, especially when they do like fixed boards, like they can clear them in like less than a second and match like 10 combos or something. Yeah, the sound effect is good too. All right, see you later, Chakra. But yeah, who do you use for Albrecht? Because if you use Silva for damage absorption, you're matching BDP for peers. Attribute absorption is it's Frag, no? I forget. He does that, right? Let me see. Frag does Void's damage absorption too. Oh. Who deals with attribute then? Oh, Ryu Lion, yeah, that's a good one. Oh, but it's also, yeah, damage absorb. It does give you a roulette, so you can use it to fish out more heal orbs if you need them, or to counter flooding. Oh, Albrecht does attribute. I was looking for other options, but I forgot about Albrecht. I thought Albrecht only did the orb gen and the HP buff. Alright, see you later, Dingo Dante. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, swiping teams are always popular. If you're a newish player, you should try to get some. I mean, it's kind of difficult to get like a really good one, like as a free player. I think bartenders does have a light one you could use, like a light swipe. Like we call these swipe teams, like B Noah, Noah. Yeah, like we have the ordeal Noah. I guess this is a cheap swipe system, but it's really you can't really counter that many mechanics. But yeah, B Noah is obviously swiping. I guess a free one you could get this good old Shiba Dragon, but it's really pricey to actually exchange for him. And honestly, you shouldn't get it because you have to buy him with MP. What's another swipe? Norris. So whenever you see units with like the brick, we call it brick, but yeah, the super enhanced matching awakening. It's because the unit usually generates like at least 12 overs of one color or two colors like this one. But yeah, Binoa, Norris, Shiba Dragon. I mean, we could start by 2 Break Awakenings. Let's see who else is here. I guess this is also a free option. Changing the top 2 rows to that. Oh yeah, Namiel, yeah, obviously. This one's really easy, but you need a very specific team because he can die very easily because you need 4 of him to swipe. Yeah, you should keep your an eye out for swiping teams because they make farming a lot easier and faster. But yeah, like I mentioned, bartenders does have one, but it's also a 10 magic stone machine, and you might not get lucky with that. But it's a mid-rarity unit. Let's see. Oh, how many did I make? Yeah, I made a bunch of Norris. I only made 14. This was 2 years ago. I just needed different latents, different awakenings combination, like with the core, without the core, with attribute absorption, with damage absorption latents. Yeah, I did get a good use of Norris. And this was free on New Year's. I mean, I guess we're closer to New Year's now. So you could make this swiping unit super cool in a few months, maybe. I mean, the swipe team usually, like Norris, you just need to match 10 linked orbs, 9 linked orbs, stuff like that. New Year's mentioned. Yeah, we're closer to New Year's. We're right in the middle. Yeah, I didn't get Binoa when she first came out. I only got her this year because of Valentine Athena and Adra. But yeah, I did make really good use of my 12 Norris, I think. He can still farm what? Alt UN Rush? No, not Alt UN Rush. Alt UN 2, which is still a decent dungeon to farm for pies and other resources. I think SDRs. But yeah, who else? Yeah, Spy Family had this guy. 4-unit swipe system. And again, the leader skill, I mean, you just have to. The most important part is the active skill. Because you want these to at least be on a fortune cooldown or lower, and they give you like hopefully two like either a row or 2 rows like this guy. But yeah, who else is swipe? I guess this guy's also somewhat of a swipe. Yeah, he has a 3-turn cooldown now. He makes a brick. Leader skill, it also works with as a swipe team. It just depends. Oh, yeah. What does his? I remember his active skill was a little stacked, but I never got around to using him. I think he does a shield and yeah, reduces damage, voice damage absorption, and cap break. I mean, 5 billion cap break looks like a joke nowadays. He came out last year, so yeah. I mean, it's not a huge jump, I guess, going from 5 to 13 billion in 1 year. I think it's been a little over a year, maybe, to be more specific. Yeah, that's why I was apprehensive about saying like someone that makes a brick like Henry, because yeah, there's some units you could make. You could just match a row and get a good swipe team going. Because yeah, hearing works with all shooter one, I think, right? Don't I have one? I don't think I have one. But yeah, those are some decent ones. Oh yeah, good old deal. Yeah, I think that was the first Capri that was very naughty at the time. And yeah, he was a rainbowish unit too. I think I do have a Dio. Do I have a Dio? Jojo. Oh, I have the TPA one. I was using the TPA one for some build. But yeah, this cap break is conditional on you actually matching those attributes. Oh, it was. I do have a Karen. I must have missed it. But yeah, Karen makes a row. I remember that. Not Karen. Karen. Oh, there we go. But yeah, change the top row. Yeah, if you pair 2 of this guy, you reach how many? Yeah. You reach enough combos for 10C if you have other units with 10C awakenings. This thing has 10C awakenings too. So there's a lot of options for swiping teams. Obviously, some are not gonna be as strong as Binoa, because Binoa can pretty much swipe almost every dungeon in the game. I don't think that I've seen a team clear Mercury in JP, but maybe I just haven't looked hard enough. Yeah, Yamaguchi, I wasn't too hyped for him. Because first of all, he's green. Then the central draw is a little slow because you have to go through the Skyfall too. Even if you have no Skyfall, like the no Skyfall badge, you have to wait for the top part of the board to drop down. But yeah, that's the unit you're thinking of, Matthew. Let's see. Do I have? I remember I asked my friend to do a multi, and he pulled like 3 of them in one multi. I think I exchanged them all away. I think I did. I think I did do that. But yeah, on one account, my friend rolled 3 of them in a 5 pull. Yeah, you could always use a friend. I don't think. I mean, if you have Norris, although I think you're newish, right, Matthew? So I don't think you have Norris because he's on a 3-turn cooldown. You could technically use him. Oh, you know what? I forget. You need 4 Yamaguchis because he does the haste thing. I mean, you could put some other haste unit in the team. You still have space if you put a Norris there. But yeah, this thing will give you a green brick. Oh, and thank you for the sub, Eddie Ryan. I don't think it showed up on. I'm guessing it was you who subscribed, but thank you for subscribing and welcome to the stream. I am about to end. I wanted to keep this short. I wasn't even gonna stream, but I don't know. I felt like doing a short one just to do the event because I'm not doing that much rolling, any rolling at all. And I figured since I'm not gonna I wasn't gonna finish the review video tonight. I was like, I might as well stream, see if any people are hyped for this, and do the free rolls at least. Review video hopefully should be up. I'll say Sunday. I don't want to promise Saturday, but yeah, I did slack a little bit. So I didn't work on this video that much. I knew it was coming, but also Gongo didn't give me much of a heads up. Because yeah, we got the data download yesterday night, and then we got a tweet saying it was a start tonight. Like I was hoping that the collab was gonna start on Monday, so I had a little bit more time. Oh, nice. Good luck on that's pretty good luck on the Kurotobi. Hopefully you manage to get Gene Tonic or maybe another Kuro. Because, yeah, he's not that bad. But yeah, this whole stream I kind of been saying that I'm not particularly hyped for this collab, but that's just me personally. I know some people do like Rainbow, obviously. Probably very hyped about Ideal and probably Kurotobi too, even though he's not full Rainbow. He's only a 3-color match TPA leader. Yeah, just Rosetta. Rosetta is making me not want to pull. Just because she's so insane. Just get the free unit. Wait, Noah? Oh, from the dungeon? I think, yeah. And I've never seen this unit. I forgot about this in A, but this doesn't really work for swipe. I mean, the leader skill works, I guess. But usually descended units are not that great. Because they kind of have to, yeah, like to transform it, you need 50 scale ups. She doesn't generate any fire orbs, which is usually what you want on the swipe unit. But you want someone that gives you a full board, like Noah here, a full board or at least 2 rows or even 1 row. It depends. But in the horizon, in bartenders, there's gonna be a light unit if you're planning on rolling it there. But again, you might not be that lucky and get 3 of them to loop. What does Rosetta do against recovery voids? I think that happens in level X, or maybe there's a big recovery debuff. One unit that works is Halloween Nail. It's one of these that gives you a recovery boost. Not this one, the Evo. But yeah, she also deals with damage absorption, and she gives you a recovery boost. And she also fixes the board. But this is one of the better options if you actually need to counter the recovery void. I'm blanking on other units for this, but I think Halloween Nail is usually the best unit you could have for Rosetta to counter recovery debuffs. Yeah, those skills are a little weird. I mean, what's it called? Like another decent swipe unit that I've used at some point is this one. Does the Ordeal one have the same skill? No. But yeah, this one also gives you 40x attack when 6 orbs or less are on the board. So if you have a unit that changes the whole board, like Valentine Noah or just regular Noah, if you can manage that. And this one also gives you no Skyfall, so it could be somewhat of a fast a swiping team, but it's not really. It's not that good. I mean, you should filter by that awakening that I mentioned, the super and enhanced match. Like, look for units that at least have 2. I did mention this one is free. Maybe you have it. You need 4 to cycle them, like max skill. This is free. You could farm this from the technical if you want to have the time. This thing is it can drop from Jupiter, but I don't know if you have a team to tackle that dungeon. It's the latest endgame dungeon, and this thing is not guaranteed to drop. But it does give you a break on a fortune cooldown. But this one doesn't work as a leader because they don't have a leader skill. Yeah, Nidhogg is not the best. It did get buffed, so it's somewhat similar to like Shiba Dragon, but it's, if you're farming easy content, if you want to swipe easy content, this is not that bad. I mean, premium units is obviously Valentine Noah, Namiel. I would say those are the best swiping leaders at the moment. Am I forgetting anyone? Not, I don't think so. But yeah, I mean, Monster Hunter happened last year. You probably don't have them. And then Binoa, I mean, there's a Super Gathas right now that could drop it. But it'll be a pricey chase if you're trying to get a full system from here. Like here she is. Oh, you did 6 small ties? Let's see what you got, Duxer. Let's see. I see 3. I see 4 Gene Tonics. That's kind of nutty. At least you have a Kurotobi. And do you have Persephone? Yeah, that's like a team right there. Although I think some teams use 2 Persephones. You got the badge. Nell, so that's good. You got Lateral at least. Did you not get? Oh, do I need to scroll down? No. So I guess the unlucky part is that you didn't get Cecilia. In case you want to go for the what's her face for an ideal team. But yeah, it's not that bad. Does Nidhogg even have an equip? I haven't looked at it. Oh, Nidhogg, it doesn't have an equip. Did you make it into a gem, maybe? But I think, yeah, Akane is also like somewhat of a swipe unit. But you need, again, it doesn't have a leader skill. And it also, you can't really loop it. You could only use one of them. You could use 6 of them, I get. No, not 6, because you need the leader skill. You could use 4, I guess. But it's not gonna come back up. Wait, which units are you hoping for? GA Bunko, that we don't even know if that's gonna come back. But I thought the usual team, I was making a playlist earlier today for that team. I don't know if I finished it. But usually the team is 1 Gene Tonic, 2 Bartending Kurotobi. You could run as your cleric. Oh no, Gene Tonic is the cleric. I keep forgetting that for some reason. Oh. Nope. Okay, hold on. Okay, I do have a playlist with it's only 1 video. But to tackle Jupiter, I think this is doing Jupiter. Yeah, this team is, for example, Gene Tonic as a leader, Sub Kurotobi with a Helper Kurotobi with 2 Persephones and Maid Isis. Oh, do they do that? I forget about that duo. I think I threw them into an equip. That Uki. That's interesting because yeah, there's not that many good recovery void counters for Rosetta. I still think yeah. What's her face? Halloween L is probably the better one. Yeah, super cool. You definitely look into like units with that Break Awakening. That's usually what you want to see in a swipe unit. For free units, I did go over them, but they're pretty hard to max skill if you don't have the resources. Because you need a lot of pies for like Nidhogg and Shiba Dragon if you're gonna go that route. But yeah, I think wait, is the maintenance over? I don't think so though. Yeah, there's still maintenance. I mean, Proud Wolf is a looping Capric, right? I mean, not looping Roulette and Time Buff. You could use Cecilia, I think. Cecilia instead of Proud Wolf. Honestly, I think any looping Roulette would be okay. Halloween Nell. I mean, yeah, we were talking about Halloween Nell for Rosetta, but Halloween Nell is a solid unit. I don't think those are the best units though. You could definitely use what's her face, because yeah, Halloween Nell does absorption voiding, but so does Persephone, Maid Persephone. And if you're using the Path Cafe badge, it's obviously better if you use this. Yeah, Kamimasubi is still a pretty good cleric. You might have probably. No, it's not a bad option. I don't think. She's an old GFE and she still heals for a really good amount. Oh, were you meaning for recovery? Recovery Rosetta buff? Does Rengoku work as a swipe? I don't think so. Although, actually, no. If I open my alt, I think I still have an alt team. He can work, but obviously he doesn't generate orbs for a swipe team. But I think I still have an alt team where I use Rengoku as a leader for a fire swipe team. Let's see. Yeah, like I'm using it here, but this is a very specific team to farm. I think it's the Killer Latent Rush. But yeah, this thing is very specific. Like this is another swipe unit. Ultraman Regulus, and also this thing, Tuban. Yeah, but this team is just meant to swipe I think 5 floors and that's it. And it doesn't really deal with preemptives. And I chose Rengoku because he gives you like a decent amount of bonus combos, I think. Yeah, something like this. But this is a very janky swipe team because it's very specific for that dungeon. I think I basically copied from a JP player. Tanjiro, I don't think Tanjiro works as a swipe unit or leader because I think you need to match fire combos or fire and water combos. I guess it could work with Binoa, but I don't think you have that unit, as you mentioned. But yeah, something like this. I mean, I used that wrong, but because some of my other orb generators are supposed to come up, but I just haven't farmed Killer Latents in a while. But yeah, I do have to actually head out. So I'll see you guys next time. If you guys are rolling, best of luck. And hopefully you find a swipe team. But it is a little difficult if you have a fresh account or somewhat fresh account. Because there haven't been that many events where you can actually roll them. I guess Haikyuu was one of them with Yamaguchi, but I am not a big fan, like I mentioned, because it's not that fast, but it might be the best option if you did roll in that RAM. So have a good night. Good luck if you're rolling, and I'll see you guys on the next stream. And hopefully the review video is up on Sunday. But yeah, thank you for stopping by. Goodbye.